Live, local, now. This is the news at Daybreak.
The skies are about to look a whole lot different this afternoon because a solar eclipse is headed our way. But will the weather comply with today's phenomenon? And an incredible event is set to take place over the skies today, and we're just hours away. That solar eclipse is expected to arrive in Savannah around 2:47 this afternoon. I wanted to show you this path that is going to be going across the United States, starting on the west coast, heading through Oregon, coming all the way across. Now, not everyone will see this eclipse. You can see here exactly where it's going to fall on this map. Now, Savannah is close to that path of totality, but will not see that entire solar eclipse. You see them in front of it, going through Kansas City and St. Louis, coming across, going through South Carolina. Now, it's an exciting day here at WTOC, so we're going to be following this big event all day long. Right now, we want to head right on over to Syria Sandlin and First Alert meteorologist Dave Turley.
Well, with today's eclipse, there are questions we all want to know. How dark will it get? Where? It really just depends on where exactly you are. So to help us better understand how this could all play out as the day goes on, Dave has a look at your solar eclipse forecast.
Yeah, and we are starting out with clear skies now. But as we head in the afternoon, we are definitely going to see a lot more clouds, which is going to impact a lot of us from seeing the eclipse here locally for our region. And the reason
we've been talking about the eclipse, so places like Columbia and Charleston will have the best view.
And a lot of people made their way to those cities over the weekend. I-95 pretty busy. One band actually was heading to Charleston for a gig. Little did they know they would be rolling into a historical phenomenon.
Pretty pumped. I mean, it's quite an interesting way to include like going on a 25-date U.S. tour and seeing a solar eclipse.
They expected traffic and they think the eclipse will be well worth it.
Well, if your plans for today's solar eclipse take you on South Carolina roadways, experts say to be prepared. Not only should you pack your patience for possible gridlock traffic, you should also have ample supply of food and water with you. Officials at the American Red Cross recommend bringing 3 days worth of water and food extra with you. They suggest also packing a flashlight, a multi-purpose tool, and a radio. You also want to make sure your gas tank is full.
If you do choose to carry an extra gas canister, that's also a possible idea just in case you run out of gas, but don't fill it with gas and put it in your vehicle.
Also bring a phone charger in the car and some extra cash just in case. Emergency kits could also come in handy for people planning to stay home.
Well, while many students in our area will be out of school today because of the eclipse, that's not the case for everyone.
Well, that's right. The Bryan County School District decided to use this once-in-a-lifetime event as a learning opportunity. Jarvis Robinson is at Richmond Hill Middle School, where he got to attend an earth science class and learn all about that solar eclipse. So Jarvis, talk to us about students and when they will be getting out today.
All students in Bryan County schools will be dismissed 30 minutes later than usual. Reporting live from Richmond Hill Middle School this morning, I'm Jarvis Robertson, WTOC News.
And quite a few schools will be closed or in early today because of today's eclipse. And here's a live look at our website, WTOC.com, where you can find a full list of closures. Just click on the solar eclipse section of the webpage. And many people will be headed to the Riverbank Zoo in Columbia, as some are curious about how the animals will react to this eclipse. Mary King has more from our Columbia sister station.
We are at Riverbank Zoo and Garden. This is in the heart of downtown Columbia. We'll, of course, keep you updated with all of the excitement. For the Raycom News Network, I'm Mary King.
Well, a quick reminder, it's vital to check your eclipse glasses before you use them today. Be sure they have an ISO number on them and they are from a certified manufacturer. Do not use them if the glasses are older than 3 years or the lenses have scratches or wrinkles on them. Also, do not use ordinary sunglasses. They are not safe for looking directly at the sun.
All right, now let's take a look at exactly when the eclipse is going to happen and when you should put those eclipse glasses on. Well, the Great American Eclipse will begin in our area at 1:15 in the afternoon. Be sure to put those glasses on. At 2:45, there will be a 97% coverage of the sun, which will last a little over 2 minutes. A reminder, we will not have a total solar eclipse here, but you will need to keep those glasses on the entire time while viewing the eclipse. It's supposed to be over by 4:09.
If you're looking for a fun way to celebrate the once-in-a-lifetime moment today, join the fabulous Equinox Orchestra Band for live music during the eclipse. I spoke with band leader Jeremy Davis yesterday, who tells me members of the orchestra will take over downtown today with several pop-up concerts starting at 1:30 on Liberty Street and ending around 2:45 on Ellis Square. Then the entire band will have an after party at the Jinx on Congress Street. You can enjoy the tunes of Motown, Frank Sinatra, and more swinging standards from Savannah's own big band at this special concert. The admission is free.
Well, businesses in the Coastal Empire are expected to be busy during the eclipse. A reminder that Captain Mike's Adventure Tour is offering a special 1.5-hour tour to view the dolphins and experience the solar eclipse. 3 boats for the trip have already been booked. Remember, you can watch the total solar eclipse live right here on WTOC. We'll have team coverage all day long with a special report starting at 1 in the afternoon. And we'll be monitoring social media, which is already buzzing over the eclipse.
Yeah, if you post a picture, make sure you add the hashtag WTOC Eclipse Watch, and we will share some of your pictures a little later today. Dave?
Yeah, and it's time for your Safe Touch Security Tropical Update right now, and we are going to be taking a look at 3 little areas into the Atlantic.
Tonight, the president will address the nation about a new policy on Afghanistan, but that announcement will not be from the White House. Instead, he'll be from Fort Myer in Virginia. The president says the decision came after meeting with military leaders at Camp David over the weekend. Details of what his policy may include are yet unknown.
Happening now, the U.S. and South Korean troops have begun annual military drills. The drills are largely computer-simulated war games and will run through the rest of the month. North Korea calls the 11-day drills a reckless invasion rehearsal that could lead to nuclear war. But the U.S. and South Korea say the exercises are defensive in nature.
Well, search efforts are underway after a U.S. ship crashes in foreign waters. South Carolina's former governor now giving her condolences.
Plus, more victims are being identified following the Barcelona terror attack. We're now learning that one of those killed was only 7 years old. We'll be right back.